everybody, it's Brittany, and today I am going to be doing these. So I have the Besame, or I should say Besame, no, just Besame. Besame just, these won't move right. So Besame just released a new collection. It is the Peter Pan collection. So because they released the Peter Pan collection, they put all of their Snow White collection on sale. So I purchased this item here, which is the Keep Singing palette. I already have this one, which is the I'm Wishing palette. So I picked up the other one, which is the I'm Singing palette, and this was on sale. I think I ended up getting this for like 15 bucks, which was really cheap. And then Box Lunch was having their lunch money sale, which is pretty much kind of like Hot Topics Hot Cash sale, where it's like half off when you have X amount of like coupons, which equate to their lunch money because it's box lunch, blah, blah, blah. So I've been in and out of the store, and I've been on their site a lot, and I literally could not find this anywhere. Besame no longer sells this. The only way that I was going to be able to get my hands on this is if I purchased this secondhand, and I didn't want to do that. I was just like, you know what? I have this one, and honestly, I wouldn't use it too often, so for nostalgic purposes, I was like, you know what? I'm happy with just this one. It's fine. But when I saw these on Box Lunch randomly, and they were having it was the lunch money sale, I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing this. Because I also picked up this and this. I'm going to have to swatch on your arm today. Look at mine. I actually have two packs.
Paper. I can't lift up.
Two. So this one is the Besame Translucent. They call this the Ever After Translucent Pearl Powder. And then this is the Oil Clear Blotting Pack by The Face Shop. So this is with their Coca-Cola collection. I know there was like, everybody was going crazy over the Coca-Cola collection. So I'm just going to show you what these two powders look like. So right away, you can see this one has a tint to it. This one does not. This one also has a really cute, has a cute little rabbit and the little birdie, and then this one just has
blank.
Nothing. But it does have a little tree.
Wait, what? Where? Oh.
So, really quick.
It tastes so bad. It tastes like cucumbers.
They look like that.
Moldy cucumbers.
That one was
Blocka.
very soft. They're both really soft. The only difference is that you can see kind of where the Coca-Cola one is, and this around here would be where the Snow White one was, because it does offer a little bit of coverage. Now, what do they smell like? Do they smell like anything good? No. How about you? Do you have a smell? Ooh, this one smells...
Ooh. The second I said ooh,
it smells florally. Doesn't smell like Coke.
Shove that in my nose.
So, anyways, that was just pretty much me trying to get these out and about and usable. I wish that there was more to these, but there isn't. We are now going to go into the palettes. So we have two of them, and we are going to swatch them on this kid's arm.
Yeah, it's not the I'm Singing, it's...
This one is the Keep Singing palette. This is the I'm Wishing palette. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this one. If not, then I did do one and it got deleted. So this is what the inside of this one looks like. I have used this before. This one is one of my favorite shades, which is the Nice Things. And then I Wish is also very beautiful. Those are those two shades. And then this is what the inside of the Keep Singing palette. So we have a bit of a difference. Let me see. I want to compare all of them, to be honest. This is what these two look like. Again, this is the one where the I'm Wishing, and this is the Keep Singing. last but certainly not least, we have the actual
Actually, not least at all, probably the best.
palette. And this one is beautiful. So you open it up and you have this mirror here, which I won't be taking the plastic off of. We also have this here, which says like the colors that they chose. I think that they actually chose these the way that they, like in here. Yeah. So if you look at it, this one will say hair, brows, lower lashes, gray 111. So if you look in here, is there one that says gray 111? Right here. So here's a gray 111. So, well, I guess it is kind of, but it shows you like how to actually recreate this look and what shadows were actually what they've used, or where they've gotten their inspiration from, I should say. And then you open it up, and then it just has some lore and how they got the palette together, which is really beautiful. And then it's got this cute little table of contents looking page.
Let's do my makeup.
It just says iconic outfit, and it just shows pretty much how they got them. Okay, the colors again. And then it has this cute little ribbon here. And I do like this. See how this has this plastic over it? A lot of people might disregard this, but I actually like it because it protects this paper from getting shadow all over it. So it does look like we do have a little bit of repeated shadows where you see this here, this mist, they say mist 104. It kind of looks like that same shade, which is right here.
Magic mirror.
Right here looks like the shade Nice Things from that palette. And if you look here, we have this shade Apple, and it kind of reminds me of this shade, right here, which they have listed as Birch 105. So I do think we do have some shades that are kind of the same, but I do think that the reasoning is that they didn't intend to necessarily for you to buy all of them. I think they hoped you would, but if you didn't, I mean, there's only so many colors you can have, and you're bound to get repeated ones. I dropped my ring. It's gone. All right, so lift your sleeve up, Tiny. The Huntsman.
Ooh.
Then we have White as Snow.
Oh wow, white color is nice.
The Fairest.
I can't see that.
And then this one is Destiny.
Ooh.
These are really soft too. And then the last four, this first one we have is Once Upon a Time.
Intruder.
Witch.
Ooh. Ooh.
Forest.
I like forest.
And Apple. Oops.
Apple.
So this is what all of the swatches look like. That is the palette, or I should say the Keep Singing palette. Brush swatches.
Swatch.
Alright, so this one is the Huntsman.
You're gonna go backwards?
Yep. That's one.
Is the black gonna be in the same spot?
Two.
Nope. However, count 5.
Here is White as Snow with one swatch. That is nice, actually.
I cannot see it on camera.
And that is 2. I can.
I cannot. I am paper. I am white as snow.
The next is the Fairest. That one you can't see. I am having a lot of kick up though in the pan. I am going to say that right now. Next is Destiny. That's after 1.
Let's flick up over at 9,000. SWAT robot.
That's 2. This one is Once Upon a Time with 1. 2.
Dos.
So this one isn't as opaque as I would want it to be. See after 3.
Dress.
Nope. Alright, well this one is not turning out right.
This would be one that you put in like the middle of your eye or the corner. So you can use your finger.
Next is Witch. Ooh, she came out dark.
This is never gonna come off, is it?
I mean, I could do another swatch. I don't think I need another one, though. So we'll just move on. Forest. 1.
I can barely see that. It's just like I have a small bruise.
2.
Looks like I have a bruise.
And then the last one, apple.
Hey, Gaby.
1,
4.
2. Alright, see if we can build her.
What? Oh, it looks a lot more brown on camera.
There. So, those are the brush swatches for the Keep Singing palette. So you can see there's a lot of kick up in this palette. I'm not really happy about that, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna swatch this on my arm, probably on this side. You're gonna have to excuse that I do have hair on this side of my arm because I'm a mammal, and that's where my hair grows.
I'm a mammal. I'm an
But
emu.
I can't put any more on her arm because she's breaking out from rubbing it. We have sensitive skin. So, all right, so let's just get into this. Pastel 10, Saddle 104, Red 14,
What?
Holly 104. It's a
Ew.
really pretty shade. Then the last one on the first row is Pastel 101. So I really do like this shade here. It is more of like a pastel green. I like it. So we have Gray 106. Wait, is that? Yeah. Saddle 106. Java 103. Ooh, that one's a really pretty, like, gray brown. Royal 111. And I'm going to say these are really, really soft, too.
Yeah.
And then this one is Pastel 6. Next we have Pastel 105. Salmon 103. Beige 106. And Gray 111, which is black. And then Brick 105. So this is the first 3 rows. We have one more row left. And then we have brush swatches. Now I'm not going to do an eye look after this just because I am... Oh, please don't get on my hoodie. I am doing like 2 palettes in here, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to do an eye look before I can get this out at a decent time. So I may do an eye look with it in the future, but as far as this video is concerned, oh my god.
I thought you were... Maybe... Georgelina. I have wrinkles.
Alright, so now we have Rose 300. That's actually a really pretty shade. Aqua 108. Cocoa 103. That one's really pretty too. Taupe 102. And then Mist
I like
104. So do I. It's a really pretty shade.
And whatever this one, aqua.
These, I am going to say this right now, these are all mattes. There are no shimmers in here whatsoever.
Which I don't think is that bad.
In this palette. Now in the smaller palettes, there are some shimmers.
Some?
But in this one, there are none. We have Pastel 10. So this book makes it really hard to use this. That's 1 coat, 2 coats. Saddle 104 for 1 coat, 2 coats.
Oof, you can't even see anything.
Red 14, 1 coat, 2 coat. This book is beautiful, these shadows. Next we have Holly 104, 1 coat, 2 coats.
2
Pastel 104. That's one coat. Or sorry, 101. And that's two coats. Gray 106 with one. Two. I'm not having any issues with blending these either. Saddle 106. One. Two. Java 103. One. Two. Yeah, that one's not showing up very well at all. Royal 111 with a one. And two. It's a lot lighter on my skin than it shows up in the pan. Pastel 6, 1.
Hello, baby.
2. This one is Pastel 105, which is just white. Ooh, white's not bad though. It actually shows up decently. It shows up better than the yellow. So that's one coat, that's two coat. That's white, and yellow's there. White shows up better than yellow.
And you have paper with you.
Salmon 103, 1.
And then when you go to the
2. Beige 106.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
1. 2. Gray 111. 1. Now I can see the gray. 2. And then we have Brick 105. 1.
I like brick. It reminds me of apple.
2. So this is all of the first 3 rows. Again, as you can see, these do, I mean, if you can look at them, you can see that these blend out nicely. And I don't have a lot of kick up around the actual shadows on my arms. Now in the pan, they're a mess. So these are very soft. You have to be very careful. Rose 300.
How is it a rose?
Because it's pink.
It's tan.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Next we have Aqua 108. 1 coat. 2 coats. Cocoa 103. 1 coat and 2. Then we have Taupe
so
102.
I kind of like taupe. I don't know. And then one of my favorites.
Kind of looks gray. And then last is Mist 104.
No, Mist is one of my favorites.
There's 1 and 2. Now really quick, I want you to see what I mean when I say this is a very messy palette.
Well, that's not even all of it. I blew some off earlier.
But you can see by this bottom row how messy it can get. And I am being very, very gentle with this palette because I do not want this to get ruined. So again, all look like they all seem to blend beautifully. So my overall thoughts on this palette is that I like it. I mean, even if I don't use it ever, then it's going to stay in my collection because I am a makeup collector. But
you're a makeup hoarder.
But I mean, it is beautiful. I feel like all the shades in here blend so nice. Like, I love you. We gonna be good friends. The powder is just, it's a powder. I'll probably throw this in my purse. Maybe this one, I don't know. But yeah, I think that my overall favorite palette is probably the larger one, only because the mattes in here are very nice. And I do feel like, obviously you can get quite a few eye looks without, I mean, if you don't like shimmers. I personally do like shimmers, so, but I also have an obsession with my Fenty Beauty highlighter. So to me, I could create an entire eye look out of this, and then just go into this, take this and pop it on the front of my eye, and I have an eye look, which is exactly what I did today. I used all the mattes from this palette right here.
Oh yeah, I walked down to doing your makeup.
And then I just took this and put it on the lid over top of the pink, and voila. Now I have an eye look. So, so anyways, you like my... So, anyways, that is all. I'm happy with my purchase. If you were interested in purchasing this palette for use, I would say just keep in mind there are no shimmers. This large palette over here is all mattes. But if you can get your hands on any, if you want to get your hands on any of these minis, I recommend, personally, I still like this one more.
Which one is it?
This one is the I'm Wishing. Yeah. So I like this one the most, but then again, I like the pinks and the muted blue in here. And this one has more earth tones, I feel like, in it. More,
it does not.
Well, it has, yeah, to me it does, because it has green, and we got this yellow over here. So these ones are more...
What kind of part of a natural rosette that is not a plant or a flower is yellow?
The stem. It's an earth toe. Anyways.
An earth toe?
Yeah, it's the toe of the earth. Anyways, but I do like this palette. Again, these are going to pretty much sit here on display for now and be used very seldomly. So that is all that I have to